The pyramids, ancient Egypt's hidden power plant. For thousands of years, the pyramids of Giza have stood as silent sentinels over the sands of Egypt. To the casual observer, they are grand tombs, built to honor the pharaohs and guide them to the afterlife. But some whispers in history suggest a far more extraordinary purpose, one that turns the very foundations of ancient knowledge upside down. Historians have marveled at the precision of the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Its alignment with the stars, its flawless stonework, and the sheer magnitude of its construction have puzzled engineers and archaeologists for centuries. How could a civilization, thousands of years ago, without modern tools, move limestone blocks weighing several tons with such perfection? What if there was more than human effort involved? Some researchers argue that the pyramids were not merely tombs but colossal energy machines, designed to harness the natural forces of the earth. According to ancient texts and obscure archaeological findings, the Egyptians possessed knowledge of a type of energy, one that flowed beneath the earth and could be channeled through stone. Khufu's pyramid was particularly unique. Within its massive limestone walls and granite chambers, the placement of every block, the angles, and even the air shafts were precisely calculated to focus this energy. The king's chamber, made entirely of granite imported from Aswan, acted as a kind of capacitor, storing energy generated by natural vibrations and cosmic alignments. The Egyptians had discovered resonance. They understood that certain frequencies, amplified by the pyramid's geometry, could produce powerful effects. The story begins with an apprentice scribe named Imhotep, no relation to the famous architect, but a student of his teachings. Imhotep spent his days recording measurements and assisting priests in mysterious rituals at the pyramid. He noticed that the pyramid seemed to hum at times, a low vibration that filled the stone halls. Some nights, small sparks of light danced across the walls, flickering in colors that defied explanation. One evening, as the sun sank below the horizon, casting long shadows across the desert, Imhotep ventured into the grand gallery alone. He had heard whispers from the elders about a hidden chamber, a place that no ordinary worker or priest could enter. Legends spoke of a golden device, the heart of the pyramid, capable of generating energy so potent that it could light temples, power massive machinery, and even influence the Nile itself. As he climbed the steep incline of the gallery, the vibrations grew stronger. His footsteps echoed unnaturally, resonating in perfect harmony with the hum. Imhotep placed his hand on the polished limestone and felt warmth, not the heat of the sun, but a deep, pulsing life force. Suddenly, the stone beneath him shimmered, revealing a hidden passage lined with gold inlays and strange hieroglyphs that seemed to move as he looked at them. At the end of the corridor lay the king's chamber. But it was not as he had imagined. In the center stood a large granite device, carved with intricate symbols and geometric patterns. Tubes of polished stone extended from it like veins, connecting to the walls, the ceiling, and even down into the bedrock. Sparks of blue energy danced along the surfaces, illuminating the chamber with an ethereal glow. Imhotep realized the truth: the pyramid was alive. It was a machine designed to harness the energy of the earth, the stars, and perhaps the gods themselves. He watched in awe as the device pulsed rhythmically, sending waves of power that seemed to vibrate through every stone in the structure. The priests, he understood, were not merely performing rituals, they were calibrating the pyramid, tuning it to the correct frequency, unlocking its potential. Over the next months, Imhotep documented what he saw. When the pyramid was fully activated, it could light the temples of Memphis with a glow brighter than the sun, purify water, and even create small tremors that reshaped the desert landscape. The pharaoh, aware of the pyramid's true power, used it wisely, for prosperity, agriculture, and defense. Ancient texts hinted that the Nile's seasonal floods were sometimes guided by the pyramid's energy, ensuring bountiful harvests. Yet, the knowledge of this technology was sacred and closely guarded. Only a few high priests and the pharaoh knew the full extent of the pyramid's capabilities. Imhotep understood that the secrets of this energy could easily be misused. If they fell into the wrong hands, the balance of Egypt, and perhaps the world, would be at risk. One night, during a rare celestial alignment, Imhotep witnessed an event that would change his understanding forever. The pyramid's energy formed a luminous beam that shot upward into the night sky, connecting with the constellation Orion. The stars themselves seemed to respond, twinkling in synchronization with the pyramid's pulses. It was as if the earth and the heavens were linked through this ancient machine. Imhotep knew then that the pyramids were far more than tombs. They were instruments of harmony, designed to channel energy from the universe into the world, ensuring balance and life. The pharaohs were not merely rulers, they were guardians of a technology so advanced that the modern world could scarcely comprehend it. As centuries passed, the knowledge of the pyramids' energy faded. Invasions, natural disasters, and the passage of time buried the secrets beneath sand and stone. Yet, the pyramid still hums softly, resonating with the earth and stars, waiting for those who are ready to listen, to awaken the hidden power once more. Imhotep, now an old man, etched a final message into a secret chamber: the pyramid is not dead. It sleeps. And one day, the world will remember the light within the stone. Even today, when scientists measure subtle vibrations, electromagnetic anomalies, or the mysterious way the Great Pyramid aligns with celestial bodies, one can't help but wonder if the ancient Egyptians truly mastered a science lost to time. Perhaps, just perhaps, the pyramids were not just tombs, they were the world's first power plants. And deep within the limestone walls of Giza, the hum continues, waiting.